Right, so this week, I'm sure if you've been following me on this channel, I'm sure you've quickly noticed that I've changed my hairstyle back to the way it was before. So I did try out the mohawk I let it grow for I want to say about 10 weeks. And I don't know, I just felt that it was a bit bothersome to kind of keep maintaining it because, I usually shave my head every 2 days, and then with the mohawk, I always had to kind of carefully line up the shapes on both sides, and it's quite hard doing that on my own, even with a mirror. And every time I kind of have to basically cut carefully around the sides to make sure I don't cut into the mohawk, but that bit was a bit bothersome, and then I guess also it was just like it had that bit extra whenever I washed my hair as well. So, having to use hair dryer and stuff like that, and then possibly having to get gel for it. And the more I thought about it, the more kind of bothersome it kind of became. And overall, I didn't feel that it really suited me that well, I guess. Um, I had a feeling it wouldn't, but it was just something that I wanted to try out. And I think overall, in the end, I wasn't really that keen on it. So, yeah, I decided to revert back to my usual style, which is bold, I guess, and just wearing the hat again. So, yeah, overall, that's much more easier to maintain and is much less hassle, I suppose. So for me, it overall works out, I guess. So this week, I've mainly been focusing on working on my book. So I did one or two bits of the drawing at the start of the week, but then I've just kind of gone back to actually writing it again. And I mentioned before that the overall book is pretty much finished, so I'm basically just rereading through it again and correcting some grammar. Um, I think overall it's very much complete. I still have a couple of drawings to finish and then add it into the book. After this read through, I'll probably do one or two more read throughs just to kind of finalize everything. And as for the cover, I think overall I'm quite happy with the final outcome. I may tweak it a bit here and there, but I think for the most part I have the look I want. So yeah, I've been working on this book for quite a few months now, and it feels satisfying to kind of reach the end completion of the book. So hopefully the rest of the development goes well. And then I guess a bit of an update on how my dieting is going. So last week I did unfortunately kind of go back to my binge eating a little bit. I'd say it wasn't as bad as it usually was in the past, but I did notice that I gained a pound, so 1 pound of weight. So this week I've trying my best to maintain my diet, and then I've noticed that I've lost additional 2 pounds. So right now I'm still at 252 pounds. So yeah, my current goal is to try and reach 240 pounds. So yeah, just gotta really try and maintain to my diet of intermittent fasting. So yeah, a lot of the times I can manage throughout the day just fine and having one meal when it's dinner time, but whenever it comes to around 10 o'clock, half 10 at night, I just get this really big craving. So that's mainly the the time when I struggle the most. So yeah, just gotta really try hard and try my best to stop myself from binge eating late at night and try and maintain my diet. So I guess that's pretty much it for this week, so hopefully I'll see you next Saturday. That's it for this video. My name is Hoiman, and please consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. And remember, always look forward, keep hope alive, and remember, you're somebody.